stage-based proximity blocking, right?
Yetzo does have full meter though.
Wow, the anti-air, so good.
Almost no life.
But watch yourself.
Sweet. Ah, and the stun. Is that it? That's
And then the walk-up throw.
The super gets blocked, and that's it. Lynch Ju takes it 3-2.
Yo.
First, no.
I'm sorry, like
Boy.
I'm gonna parry you and stun you, and then walk up, let you recover, and throw your ass.
Oh fuck, that's just.
Yo, that was a great match.
The rudacity.
I was trying to get you hit by. Are you still holding the hourglass?
Yo.
Wait, can you?
What?
Oh, challenge from the wait. What? How? Okay, you just did like the Ramses thing with him, where you launched, where you held onto the projectile and launched it.
Holy shoot! So it just as it was leaving my hands, you teleported me. So
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we'll have to get back into that. Someone
yeah,
make
for sure.
A mental note.
Yo, please, somebody clip that for us. Know to play this game. I don't want to deal with that. Like...
No.
Especially if at least a 25% damage, that's good. Off of what, 1 bar? That's good.
Yeah, 1 bar.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both
Look
blue.
at that. I'm yeah.
Yo,
we're spinning all the meter.
That was sick.
Old's gonna do it again.
Oh, whoa. Would have been happy with a chip out anyways. Oh, man.
Yep, probably. Assuming you just have like a macro for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
so
just
jab
lost
into
the needs
Rekka. That's perfect. Jumping HP, sweep into first hit of Rekka. I love that because I don't think the second hit actually combos from that range. And they just
Ooh,
know
nice.
it, so they didn't do it. Okay. Hey, almost into the white
yo.
belt. Now,
The
that was
instant
really tight. That was,
overhead
like-
into the pop cancel to ground yourself, I love it.
Yeah, yeah. And they blocked it, but that was still nutty. Ooh-wee.
Respect.
I also-
Cool. This game is so much fun, like legitimately. This brings back some happy fucking memories, man.
The axe. Oh wow, pixel left. Now that's what you submit to Will Kill. There you go.
First out of that.
Niche Fighter Monday.
Oh, hello everybody. Happy Niche Fighter Monday. I hope everyone is doing well. Man, it is getting nicer. We're on the cusp of spring, man. But like, I don't want to do that Canadian thing where we get all super excited and then it hits us with snow again. So, yo, I'm just trying to keep warm in the basement. Hope y'all are having a good start to your week. Yo, yo. Yeah, man. It is yet another Niche Fighter Monday, and yo, today we are going to be returning to a favorite developer of mine, a couple of favorite developers of mine, actually. So, as tends to happen, there's things come in waves, and the folks who I call the Yokohama crew. It's a group of developers from Japan working on a handful of games. And they all kind of like help and support each other. But there's Foxy Boxy, who works on Robo O. There's Uchu who works on Uchu Mega Fight. And of course, Harama Self, who works on the Kianta series of games. And we got some good news coming out of all of these. So, Uchu Mega Fight got an update, which includes a Kianta character. So, brand new character in Uchu Mega Fight, which is a Pico 8 fighting game. My guys, fucking fantasy consoles are such a cool concept. I love design through limitation. The Pico 8 embraces that, and Uchuzine is like, how can we make the most out of this system? And it's super fascinating to see what they're doing with Uchu Mega Fight. And then there's Foxy Boxy working on Robo O. So, Robo O is getting an update that allows, that's going to be providing for native netcode. So you don't have to use Steam Share or Parsec anymore. Very exciting. Yeah, yes, that's right. Dude, Little Doc, like, Pico 8 is such a cool concept. Like, through and through, like, the whole idea of it, right? Even that game cartridges are held in PNG format, and the icon for it is a little fantasy cartridge of what it would look like if the Pico 8 did exist. It's so cool, man. I love the whole concept. And it's a really interesting, like, it's like a Lua-based scripting language, if I'm not mistaken. And right, it sets very, very strict limitations in terms, right? Just like they say, this is what the hardware limitations would have been. You must stick to it. And as a result, you get these usually bite-sized games. But it has like the Pico 8 stuff has a lot of built-in tools for development, from scripting to making music and sprite sheets and such. So it's such a cool little system. Yeah, and it's a token based, right? So yeah, you have a certain amount of tokens, both like the script and your music and your sprite sheet, etc. all take away from the total number of tokens, and you can kind of like see a counter at the top when you're making Pico 8 stuff that shows you like what the total token count is. So like from a little technical standpoint, for those of you interested, I'm not sure of the inner workings of it precisely, but my understanding is that you can make larger Pico 8 games by basically linking multiple cartridges together. And I'm like, the way that I envision this is kind of like bank switching on the NES, right? Where you'd have like multiple memory banks, only one can be accessed at a time, but you could swap between them to do far more than what like a standard cartridge would allow. And my conception of this with the Pico 8 is similar, right? And so I don't know how many game cartridges Uchu Mega Fight uses, but it is like several, right? So it is such a fascinating like development paradigm to live in, And it's like, damn, what can you do with it, right? So, yeah, what we're getting is so not only an update to Uchu Mega Fight with some Kianta 2 characters. Robo is getting netcode, which is, interestingly enough, is going to be the same thing that the same netcode base that is going to be used for their sequel, Super Robo-O. So we're supposed to be getting a demo for Super Robo-O, the 16-bit follow-up to Robo-O, later on this year, which I am so stoked for, man. Like, I had a chance to play the early alpha last year. It is phenomenal. It is, like, such a great... I love what Foxy does with their, like, kind of modern retro design ethos. And then, on top of all that, Uchuzine and Foxy are working together, and they have released for the Pico 8 Robo-O versus Uchu Mega Fight. So we have now a tag fighter and an indie crossover. So, dudes, I am so excited to go into this. Yo, what's going on, friends? Welcome. I'm glad you can come in and catch the show live. Appreciate it. I hope y'all are sitting down. You got your drinks and snacks and are ready for some fighting games. I know I am. I've been itching for some Robo-O versus Uchu Mega Fight for a while. So I was so stoked when they released it. So, and one of the great things about Pico 8 games, friends, is that it has a very easy to run in a browser. So this demo is available in a browser. You can go try it yourself over here. But man, there has been something in the air over the last year and a half about tag fighting games. And it's funny because, like, even before the explosion of, like, AA, AAA tag fighting games, like the Nen Impacts, like the Avatar Fighter that's coming out, like 2XKO, and, you know, etc. There's been a bunch of them that have been coming out, right, recently from the, like, AA, AAA devs. Even before that, like, the ground had been laid by a lot of indie developers working on tag fighters, from, like, Cerebral, from Scramble Heart City, right? Like, there's a whole ton of them. And so now we have another one from Uchuzine and Foxy Boxy, which, yo, let's go. Hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome into the basement. Grab a seat on the couch. I actually just cleared it off from all of my I'm working on some side projects, and I'm trying to fix up some old tech that I've dug out. I got like an old camcorder that's not working, an old CD player that's needed like a motor replaced. I had electronics. Like I have no room on my table in the office because a like 32-inch CRT TV is taking that up, so I can do my video art. And so my couch just became storage for all my electronics projects, which was not fun when I had some people over the other day. So so I finally cleared that up. It's like, so welcome, take a seat. Okay, yeah, how do you get... how do I play my copy of Dynamite Bomb? Yeah, okay, first of all, shoutouts to you for going to DL Site and grabbing the game and supporting the devs, because that is fantastic. I know that DL Site kind of sucks, especially if you're in certain regions. Like, their workarounds are not fun for actually paying for games, but shoutouts to you for actually doing that. That's amazing. And don't feel bad. Getting 2D Fighter Maker games to run is kind of a funky endeavor, but there are some like best practices. So, make sure that you have set your Windows region to Japan. Make sure you have downloaded the Japanese language pack, so that when you unzip the files, it can unzip with the correct characters, and then you should be able to run the Japanese version of the game, because it's not translated in that way. It oftentimes needs you to be in the Japanese region, like set your Windows region to Japan. That's reversible if you don't want to keep it, but it also doesn't really impact you in many other ways. And if you do those two things, and then enable Direct Play. So if you Google Direct Play Windows, make sure you enable Direct Play, and that'll also help with a lot of compatibility issues. If you do those three things, most 2D Fighter Maker games will work. There are a couple other, like, more technical workarounds that you might have to do, depending on it, but I'm fairly sure Dynamite Bomb if you're set region to Japan, if you have the Japanese language pack installed and set to Japan, extract this, and then enable direct play, and then you extract the game, you should be able to run it. Quick bit of tech support on stream before we get off. Yeah, set up Terradrome at least once a year. That's your expertise. Yeah. And it's funny because, like, I forget sometimes because, like, I have, at this point, all my machines are set up to run 2D Fighter Maker games. So, and I've done all of the things. It's just like, I usually don't run into compatibility issues anymore. But I forget sometimes that, like, yeah, if you don't have it set up and haven't run these games before, there are a handful of hurdles that are not necessarily obvious. Man, Tuesday Night Mystery, dude, it makes me so sad. I gotta like go to bed at like 8:30 on Tuesday nights, just so I can get up and go to work in the morning. Stupid day job. I would love to be able to make it out to the Tuesday Night Mysteries. Yeah, no, I have to get up at a godforsaken hour on Tuesday, so I'm up at like 4 a.m. So I'm just like, I can't do. People try to set up meetings with me, and they're like 7:30, and I'm like in my PJs, brushing my teeth. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, this is, yes, Gamers Going Blind. There are definitely some TODs in this game. I actually wanted to, hang on a sec. Let's go through this actually. So, Robo O versus Uchu Mega Fight. First of all, friends, this is actually being put out in part in celebration and in preparation for the Robo O and Uchu Mega Fight and Kianta tournaments that are taking place at Evo Japan. So that is super exciting. So this is out in part so people can train for it and so that the team can patch some things out. They have already said that there are some combos and some things that will be patched out. But I was reading through, they have a little description. This is a one-button fighting game. Well, two technically, an attack button and a switch button, which is like your tag button. We're going to be going over all this. But they have a little FAQ down here. A game fact, if you will. Right, so what is different from the full version? The opening demo, the story demo, and the final boss are being omitted, so you can play only up to stage 6. So that's cool. The free trial can also be used in the tournament. Since it's still in development, bugs may occur. But all 14 characters are available in the trial. Right? Bugs that would seriously affect the tournament, as well as easy infinite combos, are likely to be removed before the event. If character performance must be adjusted, it will be announced in the version update information. Please report infinite combos in the BBS below. We would really appreciate it. Won't you add complete protection against infinite combos? Now, my friends, we love playing some broken, some janky, some high power level fighting games in the basement, right? Based on the reckless philosophy that being able to do it is more fun than not being able to, we have not added hard stop measures such as forcibly ending combos after a certain hit count. Techniques that require some skill or only work in limited situations may intentionally remain. Let them cook! Yes! Yes, I am so happy that this is explicitly addressed in the FAQ, right? Where they're like, no. Like, if it would seriously affect the tournament play, if we see something that we're like, nah, B, not fun, we're taking it out. But being able to do it is way more fun than not being able to. And that is such a good philosophy, man. I absolutely love that. Yo, dating doesn't even need to say this, though. That is their reputation. But yeah, Grav, like, no brain dead infinites is such a good policy. Like, there are some things which, like, Yeah. That is and I always feel like that kind of stuff is kind of obvious. Like the worst offenders of those kind of techniques and tools are always really obvious. And generally speaking, the community does like social rules basically, right? They do a rules based response to it. Ban that glitch, right? But yes, based on the reckless philosophy is that is chef kiss level of like design philosophy. It's beautiful, man. I was so happy when I read this. Right? But yeah, techniques that require some skill or only work in limited situations may intentionally remain. So this is an interesting scenario, right? Because like, and this is something I have found and that we're going to explore a little when we hop into the game. But like a lot of what pops up as like super powerful in my mind in Robo versus Uchu Mega Fight oftentimes is limited to the corner. Oftentimes is very situational. It requires a specific setup, right? And I'm like, so this is now the interesting question. Where they've said this, where we have a reckless design philosophy and being able to do it is more fun than not. What is those situation where it seriously affects the tournament, right? Like what is the level of skill required and what is the limitation on the situation that would deem something to be acceptable? And that's going to be a really fascinating process because like already people are finding some stuff that is like super funky. Also, welcome, friends. Yeah, what does some skill entail, right? So, yeah, I am fascinated by this. But yo, check out Robo Ucho as a hashtag. Do it up. So, yeah. Let's hop into this. Let's play a Pico 8 fighting game. Boot up that cartridge. Oh, it is so good. This is like the Pico 8 is one of my favorite platforms of maybe the last, I don't know, 15 years. Like, just bar none. It's just so good. It's got a vibe. It's got an identity. It has such a point of view, right? I was talking about this with Mrs. MKL the other night, where I'm just like, so many things that we get these days have no texture, man. Give me some texture. Give me those weird, like, 80s zombie movies with, like, day-glow blood. Give me something with texture and appeal. Give me more natural-born killers. Guys, how in the world are we living in this day and age and we don't have a modern-day natural-born killers? If we do, please let me know about it. That movie, while imperfect in many ways, has a point of view. It said some things and it said it with texture, right? So like, just give me stuff. And like the Pico 8, it does. It has a point of view. It has texture. It just makes me so happy. Like we need more of that. More fighting games need day for night filmography. Give me what was it? It was there is some freaky ass Dawn of the Dead, or it's one of the like low budge Day of the Dead sequels or Living Dead sequels. I'm not sure which point in the franchise, but it was like one of the Living Dead's like 3. It was like a late 80s, early 90s version. It was so weird. And like, yeah, I don't know. Give me more of that. Alrighty, yo. We got quite the cast, so we got 14 characters. Day of the Dead is legitimately sick. I think but it was like, it was past the point where I was like, these are good movies, and now these are like very, very B movie, right? Like it was firmly in the B movie era of that franchise. Right? And I'm like, listen, a lot of that stuff is not necessarily the greatest, but it is interesting, and it is something I want to experience, right? Yes. Monty, this is something I did want to say about this game, actually, as we start off. I'm going to talk about the controls a little bit. I play this game mostly on my phone. I play it on my Android phone in a web browser, and the way that the inputs work in this game lend itself extremely well to a touchscreen. It is, I've been saying this for a few years now, we are well past the point where mobile game developers, or even, not even primarily mobile game developers, but developers who put their games out on mobile platforms have overcome so many of the hurdles that made us say mobile fighting games don't work, right? And I really think people need to give some of these games that have come out, these mobile games that have come out in the last 5 years, and games that you can play on a phone in the last 5 or 6 years, give them another shot, because there's a lot that they do really well. Is the closest you get to Boxer in a tag game. Man, Ring King is so sick. So here, we'll start with Ring King and my girl Nekogami. But so right, we got Megastar, we got Dragono, Auto 5, Masamio, Max Cyber. So we got some really cool Robo O characters here. And then of course Kusomono, which is an amazing boss character. We got our Kamen Rider reference. Shippo-O. Or sorry, Shibotsuki. Right, Mao, which is who's like a grappler character, and then we got some weird. I will say the Uchu Mega Fight characters are weird. Like, if you want a more traditional fighting game character, the Robo O characters are going to serve you really well. If you want a more like Ianta coded character, check out the Uchu Mega Fight characters. Reminds you of Cross Tag Battle? That's interesting. So I have not played much Cross Tag Battle, so I'm definitely interested in seeing how some of the some other people's points of comparisons are. So yeah. Did they ever make a Kanoko? No, unfortunately not. So we have a 1-button fighting game. It's 1 attack button, technically 2 buttons. 1 attack button and 1 switch button. So switch is your tag. You can see your tag meter there at the top left, right? You can tag in close, you can tag in far, which I find very interesting. If you down and tag, it's your assist. So character comes out and does the assist. And then if you hold tag, you get the dramatic battle. Which is super fun. So that obviously costs you meter, but that's kind of like the tag-based stuff. And for your attacks, you have a normal attack, and then I would say that basically you have a normal attack, and then all your directionals are specials. So everyone has an auto combo, right? And then you can do that just by holding. So if you just hold the attack button, you'll automatically do an auto combo. And so why I said I think this game works extremely well on mobile and on a touch interface is because you have this kind of just like sweeping motions basically, right? Where you hold your A for your attack button, and then you hold down A and you do your special. So that's my down special, that's my forward special, that's my back special. Right? So you go, oh, A, 1, 2, 3, and then you slide your finger down from neutral to down or to forward or whatever the case may be. And then you slide your finger down to B, and you can do your special, you can do your supers, right? So, because A and B together is your super attack. So if you hold A and then move it down so you're holding A and B together on the touchpad. So it's this very, like, connected sweeping motion that you're doing, and it just feels really good. And I think in part because it is just the hold to auto combo, and then you can do that. And so it still really works on a pad or on a controller as well, right? Where you can the motion of going between those inputs actually feels really good, even though you don't have motion inputs, and it lends itself to a like a touch interface. So it's so cool. Yo, yeah, the magicians, like Uchu Zine in particular with the Pico 8 is an absolute magician. So we have proximity throws. right? So that's our little B&B, right? ABC auto combo and then tap forward for your forward special. Or you can do 1-2. Right? So you can cut off your auto combo early. So for him, it's right, jab, overhead, straight. That lets you connect your forward special, but not your down special. But if you do forward, overhead, cut it off, then you can connect it, and you can link a jab afterwards, right? And that is all holding A, right? This is that's the fun stuff, where it's like that AA after the down special just automatically comes out. It just buffers it. It's very approachable in that way. Yeah, 100%, 100% Mohas. We'll hop on and we'll play some matches prior to your call there. All right, so 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so too far away for the assist to work. Hey. Okay, wait, I think we're cooking with something here. So jab, jab, down special. And then call assist. Whoop. Okay. Can I get... What can I combo with... So, okay, that doesn't quite connect. So the question is, can I get Nekogami to pick up for me? Alright. Okay, even that's not quite connecting. Hang on. I gotta cancel earlier. Yes. So, yes, I haven't even... Yeah, we haven't even used the back attack. So his back special is his launcher, right? Which I think technically is, like, if you're thinking in terms of Robo O, it's not a special, it's a command normal. But it kind of functions as a special, considering how this game functions. So, unfortunately, right... Not easy to link it, so you have to go straight from jab into launcher if you want to use this one. But still useful, not as easily hit confirmable. And then, unfortunately for Ring King, that's basically all he has in the air, is the 2 normals. He doesn't have air specials. He does have an air super. Oh, I guess I didn't mention this. It is obviously, being a tag fighter, it does have super jumps. It's interesting, though, that, like, launchers don't super launch, but you have a super jump. So you're not doing, like, launcher super jump, right? You're doing more, like, cross-tag battle in the, as Mohas pointed out, right? A more Blaze Blue-oriented, Persona-oriented style of launcher. But you do have it. And some characters have very fun stuff. So, like, Nekogami's down special sends them flying upwards. And then she can, like, dash off the wall. Right? She has this big double jump. A dash that crosses over. So, we got some really high mobility characters in this game as well. But, of course, this is my girl. Oh, I'm not getting... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button for my for my tag. That's why. Haha. And then, yes, when you're tagging in... So this game has, like, so much, right? So I do love fitting in with the reckless design philosophy that they mentioned on the website. Yeah, when you're tagging in, you can hit a button. When you can tag and when you assist seems to be limited. It doesn't seem universal. Some characters can call assists while doing specials. Others are not quite able to. And same thing, some are not able to tag, right? So, like, I haven't figured out if there's a universal system to the to the assist call and the tag button, basically. But you have a lot that you can do. And so, yeah, Neko has many more options in the air. She has a few different normals. She has this 2-hit launcher. She has air ball. She's got a sweep on her back special. Regular ball on her forward special. And the down ball, which OTGs. But you can do some fun stuff where if you dash off the wall, you can actually pick them up again. So there's an opportunity to do like that, and then call an assist, and then pick them up before they hit the ground, right? So there's some really cool tag setups you can pull off. Aw, whiffed. So yeah, there's some cool stuff, but some of the things. So we were talking about, okay, this maybe they'll need to change a couple things. They're definitely going to need to change a couple things. Max Cyber, of course, being the boss character from Robo O, it's totally fitting that they also have some very nasty stuff. So they have a cool thing where, you know, okay, what do you do when you only have one button in a fighting game? You have to be creative with your button real estate. So they have a dash, which also acts as an attack. The dash technically puts them airborne. And they have a down attack, which is this ball. So from their dash, they can go into the ball. And in the corner can pick up. That's pretty cool. That's not that bad. That makes a lot of sense, right? What else can we do with the dash, maybe? How did I initially figure this out? Yes, oh, here we go. So, from the dash attack, you can cancel into some of your specials. So, dash attack to back special. Can I go dash attack to forward special? Dash attack, right? I'm in the air, so I get the down. So I don't get my Dragon Punch, I get the aerial down special instead. So, if it's cancelable, what else can we cancel it into? So, I started trying to figure out if I could maybe cancel it into my standing normal. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. I can't, from what I can tell, but if I press the attack button right and around the frames where the dash attack hits, and I'm holding dash, it just does it again. Because there's a very lenient buffer system. So if you can time your attacks, you just get an infinite juggle. So, right, this is something that, but it only works in the corner. So this is one of the questions, right? Like Grav was asking, like, what is too much skill? What is too situational? Now, this is like, it's not particularly difficult. But like, look, if you time it incorrectly, you'll get your, you'll get a special instead of that, right? And you'll drop it. If you're not holding forward, you don't get anything, right? So It takes a little bit of skill. It takes a little bit of timing. You can only do it in the corner, but it's pretty easy to push someone to the corner. So I'm very curious to see where this is gonna fall on their scale. Because that is extremely good. Let's have more fun with dashes though, guys. This is I love breaking. I was sitting there, I was watching Amazing Race with Mrs. MKL, and I'm on my phone in the corner of the couch, just playing Robo versus Uchu Mega Fight, and I just start cackling, and she's like, "What the hell did you just find?" And I was like, "Oh, it's even better. Not only does Megastar have this great, or Maxiver have this great dash attack thing, if you dash and tag, and now I call an assist, the dash is buffered and stored. So they'll do their assist, and then they'll do their dash attack. And if they're still on screen and not close enough to the edge of the screen to pop out, they'll do it again. And they'll do it again. And so now we have like a permanently buffed assist. And you can see even there, he did it twice, even before the second assist call. So it is possible. It is possible to get the most out of this. Oh, can I keep them in? See, that's the question. Can I keep them in? Wish Morphi had more focus on their dashes since it's about dash canceling. Yeah, dash with a hitbox, something like that. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, Morphi does a couple of interesting things, right? Like, Atlas has his dash into button, right? And like his dash into strike. And that dash low profiles and then allows them to do an attack. It would be nice if you could almost use it as a feint instead. Like, could I do another button that wouldn't require, like, that would mean that they're, but it's not their dash. No, it's not their dash, right? But it functions similarly. So like, on that level, right? But yeah, no, if you wanted to add that specifically to someone's dash, you could, right? Oh, okay, but that's interesting. So, but it is a command dash, so it doesn't interact with the rest of the dash cancel system in the same way. Oh, intriguing. Whoa, wait a sec. I hit them after the launcher with a ball, and then I jump cancel. How the heck did I do that? Yes. So this is another one. Is this game breaking? No, not necessarily. Right? Like, but do they want me to, like, permanently buff? Do they want that? I sure as heck want that. I think that is absolutely sick. I am so pleased with this discovery. Like, And you are able to do it with some other characters as well. Let us go to Boopadoo. So Hashi also has the ability to like store one of their attacks. They too have a dash attack where they turn into an eraser, I think. They are not able to call an assist or tag during this. So you have to like time it a little closer. But now Hashi should come out and do, yes. So I haven't tested it with the whole cast to see what, but like this goes away. This does not go away in the same way that the Max Cyber one does. It will if he gets close enough to the edge of the screen, of course. But that's like, it's like there is clearly is like the way the tag system works, and like along with the buffer system allows for this, right? So now so like the similarity between all these, right? So like if we're trying to break down what it is about the moves, because you can't do this with every move, but they tend to be forward moving attacks. So, like, is it possible to do it with this? Interesting. Okay. Does this work? Oh! We got an extra hit. Do you keep going? No, he pops out. Okay, so that didn't... What the hell, then? Okay. Let's put him in the corner. Weird. Oh god, Hashi, you're so funky, man. I don't know what to do with you. Oh. Is it just because he's so big? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I think Kusamono is so big that his assist actually has an active hurt box just off screen. God, that's so weird. Creepy little dude. Can I combo off this spider super? Okay, maybe I just have to link it better. Okay. Probably, yeah, it's probably a relatively tight link. And then maybe positionally based, right? Oh, I wish that OTG'd. That's why you get an OTG assist, though. Dude, like, these folks have built such an impressive game on the Pico 8. Like, this is just absolutely remarkable. And, like, the sprite work is so good. Like, I love the Pico 8 adaptations of the Robo-O characters. And, like, they all have the... because Robo-O got like, a visual facelift with, like, new sprite work new artwork and stuff like that in version 3.0. And so like this reflects the 3.0 updates, which is just so hella cool. All right, friends. Yo, what are we? We're 50 minutes in here. Okay, how's about this? I'm gonna refill my my coffee here, and then I think Mohost is down. Mohost, if you're around and down to play some matches, I can get you into the Parsec, and we can trade blows in Robo O versus Uchu Mega Fight. I think that'd be dope. See if we can crash the game. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. No sweat. No sweat. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink. Y'all should do that too. I'm gonna say thank you very much, yo, for everyone being here. Dude's like coming and chilling and watching me yap for, you know, a couple hours every week is just fantastic. I appreciate it, man. Like everyone coming through. Whether it be like the regular chatters, like y'all are always amazing and contributing greatly. The lurkers are also fantastic. I appreciate everyone just out there appreciating the show. So thank you for the support, everyone. I'm stoked that I get to do Niche Fighter Monday every week, and there's a great crew of people who want to come and check it out. So the lurking work is strong, right? And I totally respect that, man. Like that's how I interact with a lot of streams, where I'm just like I'm doing something, but I want the homies there. So I got you on like the phone or like a little side screen, and I'm just like keeping tabs while I do my job. So yo, big shout outs to everyone, man. Like I really appreciate it. So yeah, it is amazing. Thank you for coming through. Check out the Discord. Like I'm gonna do the little shill here, of course. But we have the Discord. It's a great community that we're growing there in the basement. There are some fantastic folks doing great work. Streamers, artists, developers, amazing things happening. So come check it out. And then, yo, if you do have it within you to be able to toss a couple bucks this way to help keep the lights on in the basement so that I can keep doing this, that is fantastic. The Patreon is the best way to do that. I'm working on 2 new articles for the Patreon right now that I hope to have out by the end of the month. So go check that out. There's some extra cool stuff in there. If you don't have the ability to, if you don't have the change in the cushions, I get that. It's tough out there. Don't sweat it. Just, yo, thank you everyone for being here. So come chill, friends. I'm going to be back in just a few minutes. Grab yourselves a drink and snack, and we'll continue on with Niche Fighter Monday in just a moment. See you soon, friends. So we are back. How's everyone doing? Oh, we're no signaled. Of course we are. Let me fix that. So maybe, I don't think I've actually ever told this one before. So for those who are curious why the no signal is like a thing here, yeah, it would be the magic word, absolutely. Right, if everyone's wondering why the hell no signal is a thing here, so I use a Nikon Z50 mirrorless camera. It is a lovely camera. It does video quite well. Its base kit lens is actually quite nice. It is lightweight. I use it for my photography. I use it for video stuff, and I also use it for, a webcam for stream. So I love it. I'm a Canon guy. Like, I'll be real. I grew up using Canon cameras. Like, I cut my teeth on the GL1 and the GL2, and then later, like, the XL2 and the the HVC and all that stuff. So, yeah, like, I love my Canon though. It's a great camera. It does not have, at least when it launched, it did not have a wall plug for power. It was only battery run. So to this day, I have 2 batteries, which I swap between. And I get, a little bit over an hour, maybe like an hour 20 of runtime off of a battery. So I usually swap it between breaks. This works out mostly fine. But as I say, when I get really into a game, you know what? We no signal. It's a good sign when we're no signaling on a game. I have a webcam. Can I turn it on? Does my webcam exist here? Hey, look at it. Look at this. Look at this. I got a little webcam. Hi, buds. How's it going? It has no rack focus. So it is, I must have broken it at some point and like bashed it in a move. And so it does not focus properly. It can, if it goes too far focusing one way, it'll stay completely out of focus no matter what. So I have this, which works okay. But I mean, let's be real. I think this looks significantly better. The Fantasy Strike cam. Yo! Shout outs to my Fantasy Strike family. Oh man, takes me back. But you know what? You would think, dude who does video for a living would probably figure out a solution. So, fun fact about these things, you can build your own dummy battery, is what it's called, and connect it to an AC/DC coupler and plug it into a wall. That is absolutely something you can do. I ain't blowing myself up. I'm not doing that. And I saw there were some people who were making it a few years back, just like in their home, just doing like DIY shit. But finally, some of the Chinese manufacturers. So like Newer is one of the manufacturers of a bunch of, low to mid-range video equipment. But like I got a Newer tripod. It works great. I had Newer lights at one point. They work fine. So they're decent. They're decent for the price point. So the era of no signal in a digital basement might be coming to an end, my friends. I think I'm finally going to invest in a wall adapter for for my lovely little Nikon, so we don't have to go through the no signaling every hour and 20 minutes. Or, I forget to put a battery in or charge my batteries overnight. But it is wild to me. It is so wild to me. I was like, I got the camera and didn't even for a second consider the fact that they might not have this as an accessory. And then I get the camera and I'm just like, right, I can use it as a webcam. And I decided to adopt it that way too. And I was just like, I can't do, what do you mean? What do you mean I can't plug it into a wall for an extended session? And I think Nikon was like, it's a still camera, my friend. And we're just like, and I'm like, there's still a need. Oh, I gotta bring the GB camera back. Oh man, so hang on a sec. Do I have it here? Are we doing some show and tell? So I have my lovely little fanny pack, which of course, as every fanny pack should contain, is a Game Boy Color. And this is so fun. So I recently picked up a mod kit for my Game Boy camera, which has turned my my lovely Game Boy camera has a new shell and an IR filter, which lets it take pictures, like trichromatic pictures, so I could do like color Game Boy camera pictures, which is really fun. But also comes with a lens adapter, which actually means that I can connect better quality lenses, zoom lenses, fisheye lens, like wide angle lenses, that are like, they're CCTV cameras. So yeah, if you like, there's like a small form factor CCTV camera lens that I can now hook up to my Game Boy camera, which is, I may have gone too far, but I love this to death. And I'm very excited for the spring and the summer, so I can start trekking around with the doggo and taking some pictures. That's gonna be fun. It's so cool. It is, yeah. What do they call it again? Oh, it's 2-Bit Boy. For those curious, 2-Bit Boy is the name of the company that does this, and it's the Camera Plus. And this was great. These guys were fantastic. Like, it's a fairly affordable kit. They give you everything you need. It's all 3D printed. They give you like stickers to decal them. You can like mix and match colors. So I went for the cotton candy, of course. But yeah, no, amazing thing. And like, they even sent me like a replacement shell just for good measure, where they were just like, hey man, if anything happens, if it cracks, here you go, you got a bonus one, right? So I'm like, it's super sick. So anyone who's interested in doing like Game Boy camera photography, I would highly recommend this. Like, it makes a world of difference, I would say. Like, with just a half decent lens and then the IR filter, it goes a really long way. This also fixes some problems with the Game Boy camera shell, where the way it's designed leaks in a lot of light. So this has better protection against light leakage. It's super cool. Yeah, thank you, Buck. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. No, it's... Have fun with the tools you got, man. It's super sick. All right, I don't know, is Tom around? Mohast, are you chilling, bud? Are you coming through for some Robo versus Uchu mega fight? I think Jay Cool said they're also down. Everyone's welcome. Why the hell not? If you'd care to, you can add me on Parsec right here. If you haven't already, I know some folks already have, but if you haven't, you can add me to your friends list, and then you'll just be able to request a connection to the Niche Fighter machine. Hey, there we go. We got buttons. Whoop. Let's reset this card. Let's play some matches, friends. I am, of course, I gotta see how practical this Max Cyber Dash storage thing actually is. 'Cause Like, how easy is it to pull off, like, to initiate? How easy is it to, like, how good is it to use? It's gonna be interesting. Nice pickup. There we go. Okay. And then it still stores. Oh, but Max Cyber goes down. Okay, okay, so I didn't realize how much damage Max was taking in there. Chase her down, Neko. And I'd be curious, Jay, to know what your thoughts are fighting against this, right? Like, it seemed pretty oppressive, but it also seems like I kind of suffered for it, right? Like, Max was taking a ton of damage there. That was still a close match, right? So it's not like it just suffocated you. Nice counter. Hey. Nice. Throw through it. Good stuff. Right? Dude, it's so impressive. Whoops. Can I do it? Nah, it didn't work. Oh! Let's go, the pickup? Oh, shoot. Yo. They made Neko so saucy. I love it. Oh, dude, I'd love to know how Melody works in this. Oh my lord. Okay, here. Let's move around. Let's get Masamio and Ring King in here. But yeah, this is so great. Like, this is like two developers who have been like working together and supporting each other for years now, right? But that like have created their own very like distinct communities and like have had their own set of successes, and then the way they're bringing them together is super cool. I think that one is gonna is gonna go. So Masamio, right? He's got the random sushi, so every time he throws it, it's like a random sushi. Some of them can OTG. Some of them are really fast. Some of them have cool arcs. Completely okay, so invincible to strikes. I believe you can be thrown on incoming even with the invincibility. Let's color coordinate a little bit better as well, my friends. One of the most important thing in tag games. Before you learn combos, before you figure out what a TAC infinite is, you need to make sure you're color coordinating your team. That gamer's going black. The fact that, yes, online Robo O is so cool. That is something that I remember 2 or 3 years ago talking to Foxy about it, and they had tried. They were like, okay, I'm gonna try to get online working in Robo O, and they had some struggles with it, and they were like, not confident in its execution, but they have now come back to it. I think, thinking about like Super Robo O coming up, I think that they were very much like, okay, let's figure this out. And they are probably a significantly more proficient developer in Godot at this point. Yo, the safe tag? Wait a tick. Yeah, I know Matt has, Matrified, for those who know, the Murphy developer, has quite a bit of skill in the online networking aspect. They've done great work with Murphy. They've worked on a bunch of other indie titles for networking purposes and other things in the past. So yeah, though they would probably be a great source of information. I don't know how much Foxy has done digging around, but they seem to have, like, kind of cracked that nut. Like, I've been following their posts recently, and they're, like, very much like, oh no, progress has been made. Like, it's functional now. Oh, I used the two. I think there's only 2 OTGs. I'm not entirely sure how the OTG thing works in this game, but we're getting there. Oh, whiffed. Oh, got thrown. Oh, I even got the jab counter hit. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Wasted the bar, though. Yo, nice. 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 Yo, the versus style KO screen. That is aces. Am I the only non-dev judge on the panel of judges for the April Game Jam? No, Gamers Going Blind. I mean, I will not speak for Gamers Going Blind whether or not they are a developer or not. But otherwise, I think so. I think everyone else has like made fighting games. Nice, the Ken upper. I love that super. Oh, dang it. Oh, canceling the super. All right, can I get the punish? Oh, I thought I was short enough. Oh, damn. Wasted the bar again. That sucks. Good uppercut. I love, so man, Masamio has some cool stuff. So he can dash and throw. Oh, not enough time. So he has like a hop dash, right? So he can down special, which is like his like Neko stomp, his little like cat statue stomp. out of a dash, which is cool. But it also means he can like hop dash and throw, and then if he's close enough, he can pretty much combo off of all of his projectiles, right? So it's an interesting little approach tool. Yeah, the Thwomp Stomp, exactly. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, that's my ideal, right? I'm like, Masamio should just be hopping around like a madman. Because you can even do with the back special. And I think the way things buffer... Yes! Yo, okay. Running Lariat? I'll take that. I don't think... Because, yeah, no assists. Oh, I did it. I went too far into my auto combo. Let's go. Leisure Suit Lariat. Oh, that's a good meme image, man. Work on that. Well, it's true. Every time I develop a new hobby, I'm also developing a new problem. So there is a little bit of that to it. Your body's all one, I'm so jelly. I don't know who did the translations for this, but I need to talk to them. I need better color coordination. All right, so if I go gray Dragono and gray Mao. Okay. Here we go. Now we got the power. We've got the multiplier. Flying around. Let's go. Dramatic finish. I'm telling you, the color coordination multiplier is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. I respect it. I will, yo, legit, right, Punk? Yeah, I will start running other teams. I'm gonna figure it out. Get out of dodge. I'll spend the bar. Oh, that ball is still there. It does not disappear. So this Mao is your grappler. He has a dash. His dash is a command grab. And he also has a command grab. I'll take that trade. Yeah. And then he's got like that kind of zoning thing going on. Like that acts more like a traditional lariat than Masamio's actual lariat. Oh, dude, the white face, red horn, Mao color palette is super sick. I definitely like that. Yeah, can't combo into your forward grab, unfortunately. There you go. Oh, the command grab it. Oh, we were all right. Well, this is why you don't try to index your field act. I mean, we do be breaking games. Yo, let me get into, yeah, some of these characters. Robo, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everyone else my age heard it in that sound, right? Uh-oh. Nice. So yeah. Fucking the Kamen Rider character being Vega is kind of. I like that. I like that. I feel like that should be what's up. Yo, what is up, Rod? How you doing? Yo, how's the dev going? Oh, nice. You countered out of that. Oh, lost Utsuji. Stop streaming today. Probably keep a bit. Yeah. Keep at it a bit more off stream. Nice. I love it. I'm gonna have to check out the VOD. It's been super fun watching you go through it. I mean, I will say, like, game development is one of those things. Like, there is a lot of information out there for you if you want to learn, but there's something about the practical experience of just seeing someone literally do the thing just as they go, right? Like, that is so informative in a way that a YouTube tutorial or reading documentation is not gonna be useful, right? So even just like from like down, like right down to like the project planning aspects, which I think, frankly, a lot of people don't think about enough. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Nice. I love that Megastar being able to do a button out of his Dragon Punch is super cool. Oh, I got. Yeah, streaming while keeping with chat and dev and using it's humbling because it exposes where you have holes in your own process. I mean, yeah, it is. That's interesting because yeah, it does even just provide you a very different lens to which to go through the experience, right? Good throw. Good throw. Oh, I wanted the throw, not forward special. That is one of the problems with proximity throw and one-button directional specials. Fernandez, yes! That is exactly what I think of every time. It has to be the reference. That's Kusamono. That's one of the bosses from Uchu Mega Fight. He is so good. And I love it, right? Because, yeah, you pick him and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna be little dude. It's little Surfbot dude. And then you're like, nah, big boy. That is so amazing. That's your go-to character when it comes to making your spooky name for Halloween. It's beautiful. He's my big boy in the game. I love it. I need, you know, in every versus game, I need like one big boy. At least, right? My archetype may be like Morgan, Sakura, and Shuma, but like, we need a Hagar. We need a Hulk. God. Gotta keep track of Nekogami, though. That's the problem. Alright, hang on. Oh, okay. Only got one hit out of my air special. I thought it was multi-hitting. Nice. Oh, I guess only one hit. Alright. I got super, though, so I can throw... if I survive. Yo, nice. Take that trade. No, right. Always go for the throw. I'm pretty sure they are not throwing... Yes! Got it on the way back. I'm glad that low fireball hits on the way back. I wish I could make it 2 hits, but... Your Juggernaut Bride of Frankenstein is fun. Like, both of those characters in what you're working on, Mohast, are kind of like bizarro world versions of themselves, which makes me kind of happy. Yes, Rod. This is a Pico 8 fighting game. Honestly, like, I would love to get your take on this game in particular, because, like, it is probably the most technically impressive Pico 8 game that I have seen. Like... Like, Uchu Mega Fight was definitely that, and now this versus, like, Robo O versus Uchu Mega Fight is just kind of wild. Oh, damn. No invuln on my super. All right. But yeah, I don't know how much, like, you're familiar with Pico 8 as a programming language. Look, the Pico 8 vibes are intact and immaculate, 100%. But it uses, like, several linked Pico 8 cartridges to pull off what it does. I have no idea how Uchuzine did it. Big boy damage. Nice, good pickup. Yeah, Mega Drive's 32x its way into making it work then. Yeah, absolutely. It's so impressive, just like, I love seeing folks working. This is why I'm so enamored with 2D Fighter Maker as an engine to use in, you know, the year 2026, or, right? Why would you still use Mugen or Ikemen Go, right? And it's like, there are, like, practically speaking, there are way better alternatives to be using. But there's something about, like, and I'm thinking about this a lot recently. It's like, things that put you into a specific context, right? Like, I have stopped taking my phone on walks with my dog because if I have my phone with me, I'm probably going to be scrolling through something, right? So, like, it's just like, change the context, man. Like, if without my phone, what do I do out on my walks? And I engage with my dog way more when I do that. And it's better for me, it's better for them. That's great. So yeah, but like, you can change the context in a lot of ways, right? And with, like, development, it's oftentimes through limitation is one of those interesting ways. So yeah. All right, yo, JT, let's do one more here, and then I'm gonna try to get Mohast in for some matches because I know they've got a meeting coming up at some point. So I would love to get some matches in with them before the end of the day. Oh, I want the air grab. Counter. Oh, dual counter. I didn't realize I could alpha counter into dramatic battle. That is kind of sick, actually. Yeah, went on a duo dog walk this morning with you and your brother. Yeah, put you into a great mood, right? Like, it makes such a huge difference. Right? And not to say that I'd never, like, I don't engage with my dog even if I have my phone, right? Like, I love that boy. Like, he's my son. I am... I'm looking after him. But no, it's just, it is so much better, right? And yeah, and so you could do that in a whole lot of ways. So it's like, it's one of the reasons I do my CRT streams, right? Like, I like playing games on the original hardware on a CRT TV, not using guides. Like, I'm not at my computer using an emulator. I'm not gonna use cheat codes. I'm not gonna use guides. I'm gonna engage with it in the context in which it presents itself. And okay, uno más. And that changes the way I approach it, and it changes my experience with it, oftentimes for the better, right? So, yeah, it's interesting to think about that in other ways, yeah. Rod saying Mugen and Ikemen are good, but they do rail you into specific types of games. Think they work well as an entry point in some cases, get how the genre works without having to set up all of the details and engine nitty-gritty, and you can just start making characters. That's true, absolutely. I mean, yeah, one of the most beautiful things about Ikemen and Mugen is how much it allows artists to really make their own fighting games. So people who are primarily visual artists are able to, like you said, not have to do that nitty-gritty and get into the process of making characters. And that has produced some really interesting fighting games. Nice. Good shit, Jay. Yo, big shoutouts. GG's, JT. Appreciate you swinging through for some matches. You might actually be. You might be the only one. Definitely, I think Mugen is the one for, especially in like English speaking fighting game spheres. That is where yeah, that is where people have gotten that experience from. But there's a whole world of, I mean, from the days of Flash and stuff like that, you would also get a whole slew of this stuff, right? Of people experimenting. This Flash was easy enough. But more artist first friendly at first. Interesting. Interesting. I wouldn't have necessarily said that. I don't have much experience with it myself, I guess. That's the issue. Definitely way more familiar with Mugen. Let's reset this cart. Almost lost media by now. I mean, oof. Oof, maybe. Guy, I have, yeah. All right. I gotta subject Mohost to the Max Cybertech as well to see how they fare. Oh, maybe it didn't work. Might not have done it. Perhaps it's not as easy as I had recalled. Ooh, big Dragon Punch. You're just gonna do it again? Yeah, playable in your browser. I'll pop up the link. Hang on, I think I got the link saved here. If people want to try this out, yeah, it's up on their website right now. I definitely recommend you giving this game a go yourself. Yo, 100%. And I love it. And it works really well. If you guys are on if you want to try this on like mobile, I highly recommend playing the touch version. Like you can open it in an Android browser and there's touchscreen controls available and it works quite well. So here we go. Here we go. Max Cyber to the rescue. Oh, no. Aw, do you see these little dudes? So we're like 7-story tall robots, but you see the little dudes on the catwalk in the background there? Who are they? Who are they supposed to be? Oh, missed. Get away. Oh, bad jump in. Get it. Get in the robot. Oh, there's someone on the background too. I didn't even notice some of these background characters initially. That's super cute. Oh, well, hey, you might be having a problem here, Mohast. Oh, good. All right. I deserve that. Yeah, you're right. Cyberbots does do it really well. Imagine if more little dudes appeared in the background the more you play matches. The word gets around that the mechs... That's an adorable idea. Oh my lord. That's really cool, man. Like, that's actually really cool. Because I love just like the time of day changes that you get in stages as you progress through rounds. I love the idea of it being a world that like exists and that things happen, right? So like, yeah, having it reflect that is great. Wait, so what happened there? Yeah, would tag in with 8 yoga flames in a row and then a DP. You were forced to walk forward into you after your super. Oh, okay. So you probably initiated the like the dash storage thing that I do with Max Cyber, but with Dragon O. Interesting. Because it will oftentimes lock me into it until I do a specific input, which will then kind of reset the buffer. Yeah, I have no idea. This game is so sick. Like, I honestly don't know how these guys pull it off. I love the pixel, like the Pico 8 pixel art adaptation is of these characters. The Robo O characters in particular are just so good. Nah, no sweat. I don't ever want folks to be worried about, like, whatever, English not being their first language. That's fine. We work through it. If you want to toss in some Spanish to Portuguese, that's cool too. We got a bunch of Spanish to Portuguese speakers in the chat and in the community. I would love to pick up more of it. Assist is down and tag. So neutral tag or like directional tag will tag in a noob, tap it to tag in someone, and you can change the positioning. Hold it for the dramatic battle, and then down and tag for your assist. Yo, oh, I can't believe this super whiffed! That was almost so sick. Oh, man. Oh yes, and while you're getting hit, if you hold tag, you will do like an alpha counter. Oh no! You killed my assist. All right, see, it's not as this little tag glitch thing isn't as devastating, right? As all that. It's good, I would say. Cause like, that's almost a dead character. Like, it's good. Nice. But also, you just melted my cat, so... What? What? I don't think that cross through into Super was supposed to happen, but... Oh. Oh, there might be a cool, like, super jump juggle combo. Oh, man, that gave me an idea for a combo video. Hot damn. Man, I gotta figure out a better way to get in here. God, that chip. Oh no. Good will prevail in the cosmos. Man, you're playing the fucking... Mega, whatever, the, like... Good guy extraordinaire. Silly Autobot. Yeah, it's the Optimus Prime face. I was gonna say Megatron, and I'm like, I know that's not right. Let's go. The store dash coming out in the air. Oh, man. Okay, I gotta stop trying to... First of all, that's not a safe jump. So, I gotta stop trying that. Oh my god. You're just going ham. And I keep getting hit. So, lessons to learn. Protagonist McGood guy. Classic. So yeah, for all of the like wild stuff in this game right now, also like a solid dragon punch or some good fireball play is gonna probably do you just as well. See? No, I meant to keep jumping. It's optimal sound wave. Wondering if I should bring in Ring King. Like, I love Nekogami, but I think Ring King packs a fucking punch. Okay. Try this. Just get the knockdown. Nice counter. Didn't combo my jump in. Oh, good stuff. Oh, I didn't get that combo, but hey. Stream go down? It's saying it's going fine. You know what I will do? Okay, cool. My bitrate was a little bit high because I was capturing some stuff off stream. And sometimes too high of a bitrate can make Twitch be angry. So and you don't want to piss off Papa Twitch. Oh yeah, these these developers are very big like mecha fans. They're very big tokusatsu fans, right? All right, playing fireball games. Why did you get thrown off a wall? I didn't think that was a regular thing. Let's run. Yeah, let's do Masamio and Max. I like some sushi chef action with our the random fireball types is cool, but I think he might be too slow to actually keep up. Maybe not. Yeah, so if you don't know, Foxy did announce that Super Robo O, a demo of it will be coming out later on this year. And that part of the work that they're doing with Robo O and getting online working for it is actually in preparation for Super Robo O, because it will use the same online infrastructure. So we've got progress on the Robo O front. Nice. Oh, nothing on my lariat. Okay. Oh, no invincibility on the super. Oh yeah, we definitely got the thwomp stomp. Oh, throw's not gonna work. I pushed a button, I deserve it. Uno mas? Excellent, let's do it. Oh, I'm so sorry we don't have Blimpy Boy for Mohast. Dude, vicious. All right. What? Oh, I just got bopped. They're all big boys. There. Didn't think of it that way. Oh. What? Uno mas? That was a fast uno mas. The uno mas. ¿Y no jodemos más? I'm curious, what is the translation on that? Jeez. Bopped. GG's, Mohas. GG's. As in, yeah, one more time and we won't annoy you anymore, but, one more fucking game. Delightful. I like that. I like that one. I'm a fan. Y'all. Big shout outs. Folks, go check out how do I do this? Can I do this? Is it gonna work? If one of my mods knows how, give Rod F a shout out, cause thank you there. I appreciate that. Rod is like an amazing artist. They do fantastic work. I have been following their work for as long as the Digital Basement has been a thing. Like in the very, very early days of Niche Fighter Monday, I came across the absolute, like, just, oh, so pun-filled, delightful fighting game that is Bearsis. If you haven't played Bearsis, do yourself a favor and go play Bearsis. It is kind of like an evolution of the dive kick formula with bears and wordplay. And that is something that we appreciate in this house. But yeah, Rod is fantastic. They are always so kind and helpful and are doing amazing work in making games of all sorts. And they're currently working on a game for the April Fighting Game Jam hosted by Andrea Demetrio. So you can go check out their stream progress and their development progress on their stream, which they are live streaming. Highly recommend it. Super cool. Thank you. Thank you, Rod, for being you and doing your thing. One more thing. Is there a way to download Pico 8 games and play? There is. So you can download the game cartridges, which are PNGs. I don't know if you can download it for Robo O or Bruiser's Uchu Mega Fight. I am glad that I am able to do what I do with the folks that I do it with. It is genuinely, it is like a bit of a blessing to be in the position that I am and to have the community that, you know, I am lucky enough to have around me. So, you know, thank you, everyone. Okay, I think we be you'll all TOD to that 100%. Yo, if you so that being said, friends, if you're not in okay, so it's not a Discord. See, Rod, I've got you on the brain now, and I'm inviting people to my Discord. So come to the Discord. And we got some cool people in there. I'm always happy to have more folks in the community. We got the Patreon as well if you're able to support me. I'm gonna call it for the day here, my friends. I'm gonna try to find someone to raid though. Who is up at 4 in the afternoon doing stuff? Who do we got, friends? Is Wooly on? Hey, Wooly's on. Let's go. Yo, Soul Reaver? Alright. Let's go hop into a Wooly stream, my friends. Go join another supporter of the niche and indie arts. So yes, friends, thank you so much for joining me in the basement again for Niche Fighter Monday. Every Monday, 2 p.m., that's what we do here. I hope you join me in future weeks. We got some other retro gaming, CRT streaming, some cozy stuff coming up as well. So join me for that. Until then, though, stay safe out there, everyone. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And let's go say hi to the folks over at the Wooly stream. Until next time, take it easy, everyone. Adios.